I had noticed that my bees, you know, in the spring you expect your bees to grow, and they need to grow because there are many other tasks you want them to do. You might want to sell some bees or make honey or go to another pollinating crop, and the crops pollinate in sequence. So when you bring your bees into the field in the spring like this, you need them to grow so that you have the freedom to choose what to do with your bees after the pollination. So what I was noticing with the bees was they were coming out of the blueberries, and instead of growing and accelerating their growth, they were actually either stalling or crashing on me, and therefore I couldn't carry on my beekeeping.
When bees pollinate blueberries, they actually help the fruit to form. Without external pollination from some type of bee, the fruit will not develop properly. Not all growers are aware that bees can be so beneficial to their bottom line as far as crop production is concerned. Blueberries are the biggest fruit export from British Columbia currently. In 2017 in BC alone, it was over $200 million in exports. And Canada as well, they're over $400 million in exports. And that's just in exports, that's not even domestic production and domestic consumption.
We work with beekeepers that pollinate blueberries because they are a little concerned about the bee health, or the health of their bees after they are in blueberry fields. And we are trying to see what are the factors that might be affecting bee health. Nutrition is certainly an important one. The blueberry pollen is very difficult and not very appealing to the bees. They are not the best bees for grabbing that blueberry pollen. We use chemicals to control pests in the blueberry farms, but also we use chemicals in our hives. And we're trying to analyze how are these bees doing and whether we can find any potential management strategies, potential ways that the beekeepers and the growers can work together to increase bee health. And if they're strong, healthy bees, that will increase pollination and increase, therefore, crop productivity.
What we'd eventually like to do is develop best management practices for honeybees pollinating blueberries. We need more information to develop it well, but we need a set of best management practices for both the growers, for them to use, and for the beekeepers to use when they're pollinating blueberries.
What is very important is that crop growers and beekeepers continue to communicate. All of these projects that we do towards bee health, they're all interrelated, and benefiting one from another is something that we should do more than we do.
Well, I've been working with this grower for about 10 years. The reason that we have stayed in agriculture and that we keep putting our bees in the blueberries is because I feel that this is a chance that we can actually change perhaps how things are done. And I would hope that we give more respect to these beautiful creatures on whom we rely.